This message had to find you today. There's a huge cleansing ritual that you are going through right now. Okay, when this found you, you were preparing for this new life, this life that you have been anticipating, that you've been waiting for, that you've been manifesting. What was coming through for the very first card, what came out was Aphrodite dreams, dreamer, goddess energy, fluidity. Fluidity was very present for me, very powerful. I felt the need to change over my laundry before this reading. I was like, I'm gonna, I had a plan where I was like, I'm just gonna, change it from the washer to the dryer after this reading. But for some reason, I was like, maybe I'll just do it before. And I kept getting this idea of like, washing your old life, washing yourself, cleansing yourself, purifying yourself. And then we had the salt water codes card come out. Cleanse, protection, remembrance. This one is very powerful because it's cleansing, cleansing this life, this energy that you may have been leading life with. You're trying new things. We also have salt in your hair, wild heart, uniqueness, untamed coming out. So this is for water signs are very, very present. It could genuinely be signs from water. So maybe you're drinking a lot more water lately. You're drawn to bodies of water. If you live by the beach, you're wanting to go there more often. Maybe you are going there more often, or you're trying to make plans to go there. For some of you, you literally just might be a water sign. So we have our Panther, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That might be in your chart very heavily, or that might, you might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's just so much water energy happening here. Water and fluidity, emotions, cups, visions, okay? We have the swan medicine, adaptability, confidence, focus, as the fourth card that came out before I started recording. Swans, baby, they float upon the surface of the water, the sunlit waters, right? There's just so much natural movement. Oh, another water. 42 waves of release. Let go, absolve, sentimental goodbye. You're saying goodbye to past energies. You are bringing in this new life that you have been hoping for within the next 24 hours. That's what's happening. That's what's coming through here. There's just so much, it's so easy for you to move from place to place, to feel your way forward, but also have this sentimental approach, sentimental mindset of your past. So funny. It's just the dog. The little beagle. Okay. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of, it's just water, water, water. The keeper of the pearls, innocence, sincerity, loyalty. Some of you, shadow work might be very relevant for you in your life right now. And Spirit wants you to either continue on that path, or for those of you who are curious about shadow work, who maybe have heard of shadow work before, but have, sorry, I got cut off. But yeah, for those who are curious about shadow work or who have heard about it before, I would definitely recommend looking into it and getting interested in that, and embracing that curiosity of shadow work. It could be very, very helpful in just regulating your emotions day to day. Sometimes we have weird little triggers that can just change our mood, even if we're just with our best friends or with our family, and especially with our family, with some of us. And we can't rely on other people to accommodate us all of the time for all of those internal emotions. We do have a responsibility to attend to ourselves, right? And to acknowledge those triggers so that we don't act in a dysregulated manner or act defensively, which can come across as angry, right? And sometimes it is because we're like being defensive because we feel unsafe, right? And so shadow work is a really great way to just be a bit more, to learn to be a bit more present in those moments so that you can make the best decision for your like health, genuinely, for your heart, for the people around you. 111 as I was saying that. So we have here Aphrodite activation, ignite, heart opening, goddess guidance. 1, 2, 3 as I'm saying that. You're genuinely like, you're growing, you're ascending, expansion, graduation. I'm like, my throat chakra, it's like getting blocked and I'm like clearing it. There's just so much that you're washing away again, like this water energy, this cleanliness. Your mate, for some of you, like shower meditations might be very helpful, or maybe like you could start doing that where you're just you wash off the day in the shower and you step out into a new reality, right? Because that's kind of what you guys are doing. Like you're shifting timelines all of the time. You're like, you're constantly moving up towards your destiny, towards your goal, right? You are watching this because you are a part of a collective that is meant for more. You're destined for more, and you know it. More is going to look different for everybody. Some of you are going to own huge companies that are going to change the world. You're going to redefine what people think of corporations, right? Like that's what we're talking about here. You're going to be, some of you are going to be leading communities of people. Okay, this could be a huge community. We're talking countries, we're talking provinces, states, we're talking cities, we're talking even just small communities around you. Some of you guys are going to be, some of these huge things are like, it's like home ownership and having a neighborhood that maybe you raise a family there. Some of you, this is meeting your soulmate. Okay, something is being washed away from you right now, and you are very active in this process. You're very active in this process, even if it's just like spiritually and mentally. You may not be doing like full-on spiritual rituals every single day. You're not like, okay, I'm sitting down and I'm praying and I'm doing this and this and that. I'm presenting offerings. It's not, I don't think that a lot of you are doing that. Some of you might, but there's just so much, and I'm touching my third eye as I'm saying that. There's so much happening here. There's so much happening right here and happening up here, and it's coming into you, and you are allowing it to. You're allowing your spirit guides to do their little spiritual work on your brain at night. You're like, yeah, spirit guides, come on in, babe, come on. Exactly. Blessings, gratitude, joy, just confirmation again. It's coming in, and you are a part of that. You are as important in this process as your guides. Deepen your faith, divine pull, trust, surrender. This is a shorter message. We're going to draw a few more cards, see if any other messages want to come out. But with this one right here, you guys trust your spirit team. You do. There are few limiting beliefs, okay? There are some natural human doubts, okay? But you are very good at redirecting that. 444 as I'm saying that. And I think your spirit team is helping you with that too. I think shadow work, for those of you who haven't gotten into it yet, could be very beneficial for the spiritual journey, okay? I think everybody should get into shadow work at some point, and it may look different. You may call it something else as well. You may already be doing it, but calling it a different name, right? But the word surrender is a really interesting word to get used to and to use when you're talking about you and your spirit team, okay? Having this feeling of surrender, like a trust fall onto your spirit guides, okay? That's what's coming through. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit team. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, God. A bridge. Portals are opening. Confirmation. Crystal clear channel. This cleanse, this water, this fluid energy that you're going through has allowed these channels for light and love to like enter your soul and protect you and cloak you in this protective energy and inspire you, okay? Fountain of love, fountain, water, the ocean, babe. Oneness, unconditional bliss, source energy. You're connecting with this innerness, okay? Like yourself, like who you are. You're finding out who you are. You're learning things about yourself that you just didn't know. And it's amazing. That's the message we have for today. Thank you for joining me. If you made it all the way to the end, let me know how things resonated. Make sure that you subscribe, that you like, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye, guys.